Good day to everyone and welcome to this discussion. Today we will debate the ethical issues of COVID-19 in India that relate to 5 specific issues and explore some potential solutions. We are from 21C Group 3 and our group consists of one moderator, that is me, Lim Chin Kai, as well as 5 members which include Nurul Anis Sahira, Noor Aida, Wan Noor Sajwani, Lim Jia Qian and Angeline Ong Sing Ru. Firstly, the first issue that we want to debate is about the Indian government declaration of victory against COVID-19. In my opinion, I oppose with the early declaration made by Narendra Modi, Prime Minister, because people would have taken fewer precautions, which caused the surge of cases. Due to the early declaration, he could not properly prepare for a second wave by taking advantage of the drop in infection during the first wave. What is your opinion, Anis?
Yes, I agree with the moderator's statement, which is that I disagree with the notion of declaring victory over COVID-19 in India. It is critical to acknowledge ongoing challenges, which this statement might harm initiatives to fight the pandemic. We must remain realistic, ensuring that measures such as vaccination and monitoring remain effective in dealing with any potential comeback of the virus or new variations. What about you, Aida?
I absolutely agree with the moderator. The Indian leader was not allowed to this situation. This is because the virus still exists and growing, but he's busy claiming victory without thinking about the future.
Same as Anis, I also agree with what the moderator said. If the government of India were to declare victory against COVID-19 despite uncertainties, it could have various consequences. Misrepresenting the pandemic situation might lead to a false sense of security among the public, potentially hindering efforts to control the spread of the virus.
I agree with the moderator's opinion, same with Wani. It also may cause worldwide repercussion. There may be doubt over the veracity of information released on a worldwide scale if the statement has an impact on diplomatic talks or collaborative effort, for example.
Same with O, I also support the moderator's opinion that disagree with issue 1. It's essential to keep it real and share the facts. We all want things to improve, but honesty is crucial for building trust and staying safe together.
Now we go to the second issue, which is Indian citizens and religious groups pushing for various lockdown. In my opinion, I agree with their decision because I believe that the relaxation of lockdown is the strategy to ease the economic impact of the lockdown, which helped the closure of millions of businesses and the layoff of millions of employees in India's economy. What is your opinion, Anis?
In this statement, I disagree with the moderator. This is because, with the sudden easing of regulations, may contribute to a return of COVID-19 cases, compromising public health and pressuring healthcare system over hurried economic operation and religious gathering.
Objection. Moderator may be right, but this is selfish. Selfishly easing the lockdown for personal and economic reasons puts people's health at risk. Nowadays, people can just work from home or can do the side income. Why you choose to hurt yourself when you can just stay at home and reduce the cases of COVID-19?
Okay, for this issue, I actually agree with the moderator because even though the relaxation sounds quite negative, but it highlights the importance of live foods for individuals and communities, as well as the significance of religious and cultural practice in the people's lives. Balancing public health, which shows the socio-economic and cultural consideration is a complex challenge, and finding a middle ground can contribute to the overall well-being and resilience of the society.
I disagree with moderator's opinion, same with Anis just now. Reduced lockdown protocol without safety measure could endanger public health, leading it to increased cases and strain on the healthcare system. Opting to work from home can improve safety and economics, reducing risk to public health.
Same with Shagwani. I also support the moderator's view on the second issue. I agree with the need to ease the lockdown because aside from health concerns, we must also consider people's economic struggle. Finding a balanced approach that considers health and livelihood is crucial for the overall well-being of our community.
After we go through the second issue, we will debate the issue 3, which is Indian government ban export of vaccine to other countries. In my opinion, I agree with the vaccine export ban made by Narendra Modi because India faced a shortage of COVID-19 vaccines. It has resulted in logistical barriers that have delayed their use in many countries despite low inoculation rates and low vaccine production. What is your opinion, Anis?
Yes, I agree with the moderator's statement that it is a sensible and reasonable move to prioritize the health and safety of the Indian people. Having an adequate vaccine supply on hand inside the nation is essential for properly managing the ongoing pandemic within the country. By putting its citizens' needs first, India can increase its capacity to fight the virus, protect vulnerable populations, and contribute to global vaccination measures after local requirements are fulfilled. How about you, Aida?
I strongly disagree. As far as I'm concerned, the Indian vaccine manufacturer had a total of 51.3 million vaccine under business agreement with other countries. So the decision made by the government to ban export of the vaccine is wrong. You cannot just ban just because you are facing the vaccine shortage. It is the same as stealing the right of the others. What do you think, Shazwani?
Actually, about this matter, I actually agree with the statement that has been stated by the moderator and Anis. By prioritizing public health within India, it will help to protect vulnerable population because of a temporary ban on export can ensure sufficient vaccination coverage for priority groups like healthcare workers, seniors, immunocompromised individuals within India. This could help to control the spread of the virus and reduce the burden on the healthcare system.
I agree with the moderator's opinion too. In time of public health emergency such as a pandemic of this COVID-19, countries take action to deal with pressing problem. Export restriction of vaccine might be seen as component of the country's emergency plan to protect public health. How about you, Angeline?
In my opinion, I totally disagree with the moderator. I prefer to address vaccine shortages without banning export. India can expand vaccine production through global partnership and collaborate with initiatives like COVAX, which is a worldwide initiative aimed at equitable access to COVID-19 vaccine or fair distribution, striking a balance between domestic needs and international cooperation. That's all for me.
Besides, we will debate through the issue 4, which is breach of contract by vaccine manufacturers. I agree with the decision made by them. By prioritizing vaccination of its own population, it enables a faster and more efficient distribution of vaccines within India. Potentially, this could save lives and help curb the spread of the virus. What do you think, Anis?
Again, I agree with the moderator's statement. As his opinion, in time of crisis, such as a public health emergency, it is critical for all parties, including commercial entities, to follow the government directions. Priority must be given to the meeting immediate and vital demands, such as guaranteeing a sufficient and timely supply of vaccinations to safeguard the populations.
I do not agree at all. I think your point might be wrong. Basically, everything will be under control if the Indian political party didn't hold the rallies and campaign for the state election in April to November. Maybe it can reduce COVID-19 cases in India. Everything happened because the Indian government gave more importance to the power than the life of the people. Besides that, the vaccine manufacturer can take action for breaching the contract.
Okay, for this issue, I agree with the moderator. If the government generally believes that this action is necessary to address a critical public health emergency within India, it could be argued that the immediate benefits of saving lives outweighs the potential breach. It can help to increase the production for domestic needs, could lead to faster vaccination rates and improve public health outcomes within India.
I agree with the moderator's opinion. A crisis management tactic might be the choice of valid contracts. Advocates would contend that in order to guarantee a successful reaction in the event of a serious catastrophe, unusual step might be required.
Similar to Ada, I oppose the moderator perspective on this issue. It could be messing with the planned vaccination schedule, impacting public health campaign effectiveness, weakening trust in vaccination program, and exposing manufacturers to legal liabilities.
Now we will debate through the last issue, which is issue 5. Other countries ban export of raw materials to produce vaccine to India. In my opinion, I disagree with the raw material export ban made by other countries because this restriction can disrupt the global effort to vaccinate populations and slow down the progress in combating the pandemic. What do you think, Anis?
My opinion is the same with the moderator. The global health issue needs global unity and cooperation. Retaliatory acts might strain diplomatic relations and obstruct the transmission of critical information and resources required to properly manage and control the pandemic. The united effort is required to fight the virus challenges and to speed the equal distribution of vaccines to all parts of the world. How about you, Ada?
From my point of view, I totally agree with the other country choice to stop exporting raw materials to the India. This is the revenge of getting where they did. After breaching the contract to export 8.5 million vaccine under India diplomatic accords and 51.3 million under business agreement with other countries, the government and vaccine manufacturer must face the penalty. This means I disagree with the moderator.
In my opinion, the ban will increase costs and delays of the vaccine production. Indian vaccine manufacturers would face higher costs and production delays due to limited access to raw materials. This could lead to higher vaccine prices and reduced availability within India, exacerbating the existing domestic shortage.
For this issue, I disagree with the moderator's opinion. Limiting raw material export may be seen as a pressure on India to address concerns related to vaccine manufacturing, distribution, or contractual commitments, as India was the first to breach the contract.
In my opinion, I disagree again with the moderator because retaliation seen as a fair response to the acts of Indian vaccine manufacturers can promote accountability. However, advocating diplomatic negotiations rather than hostility can promote global cooperation to resolve conflicts peacefully.
After we debate through the 5 issues above, we need to go through the ethical way to handle situation above in Malaysia. Firstly, transparency and accurate information about COVID-19 should be prioritized by the Malaysian government. This is crucial to gain public trust by encouraging cooperation with public health measures like mask wearing, social distancing, and vaccination. What is your ethical way, Anis?
In my opinion, develop and implement crisis management protocols that emphasize international collaboration and ethical decision making can be a way how the Malaysian government handles this issue. Crisis management protocols are structured and comprehensive plans that organization, government, or entities put in place to effectively respond to and navigate the crisis. These protocols are essential for addressing a range of challenges, including public health emergencies. How about you, Ada?
For my opinion, global cooperation is needed to fight COVID-19, where immunization and global research are needed to control the virus. Vaccine must reach all countries quickly and equally to reduce health inequality and safeguard for individuals. Collaborating on vaccination research, speed virus understanding, and treatment development. Also, sharing resources and expertise can fight the disease and protect global health. What do you guys think?
In my opinion, Malaysia need to consider the legal consideration in our mind. Malaysia's government should navigate any legal standards responsibly by addressing concerns that related to the late deliveries or contract compliance through diplomatic discussions and negotiation. We need to ensure that any action taken are within the bounds of local or international law and agreement.
My opinion is Malaysia may take part in diplomatic initiative to address grievances and find solution with other nations. When it's come to identifying win-win solution, collaborative techniques are frequently more successful.
From my point of view, I suggest prioritizing transparent communication, diplomatic solution, fair distribution, compliance with contracts, and a commitment to public health. This approach highlights the importance of ethical decision making that balance national and global considerations while maintaining trust and accountability. That's all for me.
In conclusion, we can conclude that the majority of us express strong support for issue 3 and 4, particularly due to arguments about the vaccine supply and priority. Well, issue 1 gathered opposition about the bad decision made by the Indian Prime Minister. Issue 2 generates some viewpoints in a neutral stance about economic impact and public health. As well, neutral stance about the global effort to vaccinate population and revenge of vaccine manufacturers by other countries will generate in issue 5. I would like to thank everyone for your valuable contribution to this intelligent debate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.